Welcome back to Paul & Cook's. I'm Nick Miles. We're in our final lap with our final chef from Bend doing a special down here and looking at some of the best restaurants here. Brian Mankowski is here from Jackson's Corner, one of the finer restaurants in Bend. What sort of food do you cook there at Jackson's Corner?
Mostly bistro style cooking, very country, very unpretentious food, natural ingredients, whole food.
Excellent. And where's the location of the restaurant?
We're on the corner of Broadway and Delaware.
Excellent.
Downtown Bend.
Perfect. You're going to make a carbonara with some fettuccine today. So let's go through the ingredients to start off.
Well, first I have the pancetta, which is a cured Italian bacon. I have some slivered garlic here, some shallots, some pecorino romano, which is a sheep's milk cheese. I have some green and black peppercorn, some Malden smoked sea salt,
nice,
and some fresh cut parsley. Over here for garnish, I have some local microgreens.
So what's the first thing we're going to do?
The first thing to do is we're going to start the sauce.
Okay, so let's start off with that.
Just a touch of olive oil. You're going to get a lot of the fat from the pancetta.
Yeah,
excellent. Just a little bit, and we'll get this started. So while that's browning, we have an egg yolk that I already split into a new stainless bowl. Now with this is going to be basically a base for the sauce. I'm going to add a pinch of parsley, some of the cracked peppercorns, a little pinch of the Malden sea salt, gives it a smoky flavor.
Nice.
And some freshly grated pecorino romano. So now this is getting to a good brown. The fat is melting. Now at this point, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of shallots, slivered garlic. Now you basically just want to sweat these ingredients. You don't want to caramelize the shallot or the garlic. With that, you can see all these little bits and pieces in the pan, a little brown, the caramelization.
Yeah.
I'm going to deglaze. Just enough wine to release those flavors.
The flames always make for good television.
And I could do it over. You're a little close. So that once that evaporates, you're basically there.
All right, well, before we cook off that pasta, let me tell you, we're going to find out a little bit more about Bend right here on a special edition of Paul & Cook's.
Well, I think the future looks very good for us right now. Obviously, we want to continue to grow. We have people who regularly and energetically request our beer on the East Coast, Midwest, and so forth. So we'd like to try and get them beer one day. How we do that, we're working on a growth plan right now that will allow us to continue to add to our facility here and to our capacity here. And then we're looking at whatever options otherwise might come our way when the time is right. We want to continue to make the best beer and continue to make people happy. And as long as we're doing that, I think we're going to be doing what we're supposed to.
That was a little bit about Bend. Now, if you want any of the ingredients information about this dish that we're cooking here with Brian, you can find it at paulandcookstv.com. We're at Allison's Kitchen in Bend making a very nice fettuccine carbonara. So, Brian, why don't we get to the next stage, throwing the pasta into the water.
Very salty water. It should taste like the sea.
So by the magic of television, our pasta is ready. So what's the next stage, Brian?
So we have our pasta cooking, and we're going to turn this off and strain it. You want the hot pasta to go into your bowl of eggs.
Right.
The residual heat from the pasta will help cook the eggs right into the bowl. Quick toss just to incorporate the ingredients. And over here with our pancetta. Quick toss. I tend to lift it up. The best way to plate pasta I found, and then just gently set it down. And you have what's left over is all your bigger ingredients.
Right.
Just keep that on there. Just shave the Romano.
So the fettuccine carbonara from Jackson's Corner. Now we're going to come back and we're going to look at all the dishes that we've made today. That's when Paul & Cook's will be returning.